Hello everyone, I am the 21st Kishiro and I'm sorry for the little bit of the late delay. I went for a bit of a wee. Sorry about that. Nature called. Now, but today we're going to be playing this new game that I have not touched at all. I know barely anything about the series except for a little bit of the anime, and I know little to nothing about it. So this is going to be an interesting time, and I'm just going to quickly show you a lot. I have not opened the app yet. Yes, I know. But Dababesco. So yeah, let's open this up. Let's have a good test to see what it's like. Now I'll undeafen the audio because I don't want the copyright from my background. This is going to be interesting and a nice fun time because, like I said, I have not ever touched this game before. Oh, we're in for a good time. Yep. Okay. That is ridiculously loud. I don't know why it's so loud. I'm gonna keep background music like that, sound effects down. Alright. Auto skip. Vibration text box. Put on low. English. Okay. So if you're ready to start this new game, and I am excited. It's turning. Yep. Go play. I'm gonna presume it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, yeah, 2001, 2002, 2004. So we're gonna be playing the basic Ace Attorney. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. I have no idea what's going on. I've got a trophy for just opening up the fucking game. This is gonna be a good time. Oh, somebody died. Shit! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay then. August 3rd, 9:47 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay. Boy, I'm nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. There's a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons why I became an attorney. Alright then. Alright, not gonna lie, it was distracting me, so I had to turn it down a bit. That seems to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Who the fuck's saying that? But Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me a death sentence. Oh, you ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Oh, that's silent. The newspaper says it was you. Ah, right. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. I like the little giggle you did there, Silent. It's just a young woman was killed in our apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I can't go over the name Butts, but I'm a child. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the buzz. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, but he just has terrible luck. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name, and that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, it's your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you take control of your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. My hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few sample questions. Answer them clearly and consequently. Please state the name of your defendant's case. Larry Butts. The defendant. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. Phew, I know this one. I read the case report over many times. Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing it on a blanket. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Press the R1 button anytime, okay? Cindy's autopsy report. Yep. Attorney badge. Yep. And all the accounts I've got. Cindy Stone, the victim. Yep. I'm gonna check it often. Do it for me, I'm begging you. It's right, who's the victim in this case? Yeah, Cindy Stone. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do this a lot. Cindy Stone. Alright, now tell me, what is the cause of her death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see, the court accepts it into evidence. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely gonna be one of those wordy games where I'm gonna piss and moan the entire time I've got to read so fucking much. Okay, that's been put into evidence. Right, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is only ammunition that you have in the court. Use the R1 button to check your court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might be helpful to the client's case. You will get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, just be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. Could be bad. Yeah, he's gonna ruin it for us. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim you had recently dumped to?
Objection, assface. The reason is because UWU.
Yeah. Oh, did I? I'm surprised you didn't join earlier because of the title of the stream. Yeah, you do it. You did it. You go into jail, and I'm gonna figure out how. You watch it, buddy. We were agreed to work together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I was done. She was taking my phone calls. She wouldn't take my phone calls to see me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Okay then. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. And it's been added to the court case. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30 the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed. Oh no! Bastard. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that did scare me. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Why did my mind go, yeah, it's Deadeye? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see that what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. Don't you think you want him to... yeah, I don't think you want him to answer that. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That sheet, oh. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. God, yeah, I don't know why, but I just feel like this guy's giving me Deadeye vibes. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue on with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this ain't looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, this is 100% Deadeye. He would do this 100% in a court case if he was prosecuted for something. He'd just go, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I go, ooh. And I'm incriminating this bastard because I know he ain't gonna do shit on this stream. What do I do? What's this? I don't know how to check the previous logs, so I don't think I've got to listen to everything and remember it. That's just awful. I've got to remember this shit. So that means I'm just going to have to stop answering. Lie like a dog. Oh well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. That simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defiant fleeing from the scene of the crime. Oh my. Order in the court, Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's apartment, being Mr. Frank Sowitz to stand. I don't know how to say that name. Mr. Sowitz, you sell newspaper subscriptions, and this is correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, and I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw a woman, then I saw a line there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Alright. Now, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the victim's phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Soward used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. Alright. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in your evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court records with the R1 button, then point out contradictions in testimony. Right. Yeah, it was, 6 PM. Yeah, discovered it. Who saw Larry fleeing the scene? Just a likable guy. I don't know. Passport, she got home 7:30, the day before the murder, yep. Yeah, heavy. Time of death 7:31. The 31st of July, 4 PM to 5 PM. Cause of death, loss of blood. Building was out from noon to 6 PM. Right. That's fun. Cross-examination. I was going door to door, selling my subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because of the door half open. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quite in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought I'd call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went inside the park, found it. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. Okay, so I'm gonna say that. 1 PM, are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. Yeah, right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present evidence to contradict him. Yes. So I can press the issue, but yeah, like he said 1 PM. The time of death was 4 to 5 PM, so that means like yeah. Bitch, objection. You found the body at 1 PM, are you sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death was sometime after 4 PM. There was no body to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. He sounded like a little bitch. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Find out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and the whole story will fall apart. Alright then. So, easy to understand. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was supposedly coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Oh! No, wrong. This is 100% wrong. I now know what this is. This is... He's chatting shit because the TV wouldn't be on. There was a power outage. Do this. Yeah. Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit. I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the beginning. These constant contradictions are harming to your credibility. You seem rather distraught. Yeah, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Oh no, this guy's full of crap. You 100% know he's going to lie about something here. But we got what evidence we need. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. It was actually a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the person. That must have been where I saw it. You saw a clock. I would have to explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Murder. Press. The table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. No. Alright, so I just gotta go through this. So this. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? With your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it over there, okay? There was that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch and you just tilt it and it says it out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. Yeah. As it doesn't look like one I said as I apologize. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have a problem with this testimony now? No, Your Honor. Guess not. There's a clock in the scene, so there's no problem. Never mind, the clock doesn't look like a clock at all. They just couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. Ah, shit. Yes, I do. In a way, he could have known the weapon was clock because he held it in his hand, and the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. I was having an eye about the yes or no thing, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because he went into the apartment. You went inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were there and you, the one who killed her. You struck with the clock and shot to the blow. Cracked. Yeah, that was the sound you heard. Ooh. Ooh. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Sowett, yeah, Mr. Sowett, the sound you must have left quite an impression on you. Yeah. Understandable. Since the murder weapon struggled to the voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I had no, I saw, Okay then. Just throws the toupee at us. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should be burned. Burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowett heard definitely came from this clock. The fact in which it makes it simple. That's actually a good one. There we go. Okay, so how do we prove it? He said he heard it on his yeah, he heard, yeah, how do you prove it somehow? So like try sounding the clock. Yeah, have the clock. Ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Oh, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard
boy,
the
you
clock.
winning games doing nothing.
I didn't hear that properly. What did you say, boy? Did you say something like, boy, you ain't winning games for nothing? Right. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what the time is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett's heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh no. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you think it was running 3 hours slow on the day? Yeah, how do you know? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn, it was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It seems I cannot let you induct the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowitz. You're all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, Deadeye's going to court. No, he's getting imprisoned. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Oh my god! Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Don't throw it away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was this slow on the day of the murder. No one could prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, then you'll have your proof. Right. Right? Right. Fucking right. Do you think of the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I have one guess. Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. Let's have some evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove the claim without my doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one up. Let's see the evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Passport. Victim had just returned home from abroad on the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? No, that's the shit. Oh god, that was a shit joke. Oh, he died. And he faded from existence. That's what happens to all guilty men. Everyone knows this. They disappear from existence when you've been caught in a lie. Oh, it's so stupid. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone quite complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Not guilty. Yeah. First court case, we did it. Oh, we did it. We fucking did it. Everyone celebrates in the courtroom. That's always what happens as well. And with that, the court is adjourned. The court is curtains are closed. I am high. Turns out that Frank Sarwitz was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. Larry went to her apartment. The victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarwitz let himself in to do his day work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Busted, Mr. Sarwitz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Whack! Oh, she did. No, she's already dead. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yeah, I still can't believe he won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owed it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been in a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. She was a skit. I'll say it. She was a fucking skit. Congratulations, Harry. Who the fuck is Harry? Yeah, Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butts, innocent. His name's Larry. Thanks, I really owe you. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Yeah. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. a present for me. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that actually I made this clock for her? I made her one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. You can keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't it make you just want to cry? Larry. You so sure? Squeeze me? Oh no. No, Deadeye will abuse that one. If he finds that out, he will abuse that. I think she thought quite a lot about you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. The heck's she talking about? I'm gonna presume it's the fact that she had the statue in her apartment still, even after they broke up. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled. Well, but she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make it of it as you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Oh, that made him feel a little bit better. Yeah, he's one annoying git, not gonna lie. Right? I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Okay. Thank you, Chief. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll grab a toast on innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. He's not Harry, he's Larry, you bitch. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me about it sometime, maybe over some drinks. Okay. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Yeah, the end. Or is it? Ooh. Now, chapter 2. Yeah. The first turnabout. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Saving the game. Oh yes, please save the fucking game. How many can we save up to? 10 saves. Alright. I was curious. Yo. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Maya and Maya, they just got freaking used. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask you. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Up as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what time is this? It's a clock. Clock? What was it this time? I mean, it's a clock, yeah? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 PM to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. What a bitch. Like burgers. Like, really go for a good burger. Well, that's fair. In all honesty. Because, like, this is a Japanese game, I'd expect Japanese cuisine, not just a fucking burger. It's like, yeah, we'll go for a burger. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 AM. Alright. So it was in the morning. September 5th, 8:57 PM. Faye & Co. lawyer office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh ho. Yeah, you are not, of my background. No, I can't read that shit. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. Oh, so Santa. Santa's the one that killed them. Oh, twat, I know. My dear Miss Faye, I am very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. I don't like that they tell us who the murderer is. And we just gotta like find the evidence. Red, white, blue. I do think it's a bit shit. Like, we shouldn't know who it is. We should get like an outline and then like we figure it out later. Like in Danganronpa. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so should we all go for dinner? What's that smell? Blood? Maya! Oh, Mia! Maybe this, maybe she's in her office. Examine. Move. Move to the office. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief. 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 Master Chief. Oh yeah, you can tell I'm fucking stupid. Who are you? Oh no. Ooh. This strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the sofa bed. I went back to the chief laying under the window. Her blood was still warm. I could feel it when I was touched her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Shards of glass scattered over the floor. They may seem to be the remains of some glass remnants, yep. Murder weapon? It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Chief. Guards seeing her like this, but there aren't any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Thinking they nested her must have been the weapon, yep. There's some glass shards in the body, yep. And nothing else seemed... Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word written in blood on this paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? A piece of that paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Oh, that's what the side button does. Perfectly normal desk. Right. Better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police, police, please, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring at me. She's holding the phone around. Like, oh, great. Now we're gonna get accused of this shit. Yep. Gateway Hotel, nice luxurious place. Yeah, we're fucked. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely effed in the A. Over here, Chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was emails. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Yes, I say garage because I'm British. Fuck you. And yeah, all the Chief's important documents are packed here. This is where she filed her recent cases. I think we grabbed every bit of evidence that we need. Oh, except for this. Everything is in Chief's and ultra neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good amount of money. Oh, time to have a chat. Yep, simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. I'm checking everything. We need to make sure we got everything. Don't really want to cock something up that could be used as evidence. No, examine the body again. But I have to look at her. Blunt force, that died instantly, right? That plant, nothing else. Move. It looks like there may be something else. Like, what the hell am I missing? There's nothing really of significance. We got everything. So I think we just gotta move to the office again. Yep. That girl just now. Where'd she go? They're right here on the sofa. Oh no, I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya. Faye? Maya. So, Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Courtroom. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name on there? Please, just calm down. But why would my sister write this? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Yay. Oh, he's out, bro. Detective Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. I love just the name. Dick Gumshoe. Detective at law. Nah. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Yep. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She shouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Here. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. Oh, great! The victim drew this on her own blood. See, with her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Oh no. It's closed. You're going down to the precinct, ma'am. No, we got a defender. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till next morning. My eyes were heavier, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Yeah, see, I'm sympathizing with him. I'm already tired. I had to speak with Maya as soon as possible. And December 6th, 9:07 AM, detention center, visitor's room. Now, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do good? No, no one could. Would believe me. Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I did it. Did I look at it like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go for if I ever in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, you bitch! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of a person who did this to Maya. I know. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold it onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one that I made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. That's good. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this. This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training. What is it? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing stranger. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte? A medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you say the Fae family? So Mia was in that stuff? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Oh, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We just need to ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Yep. Hi then. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, you'll ask him for it. I'll write down on a note so you won't forget. Sure, thanks. Yep. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me?
Oh, well?
But, sure, why not? I'll go ask. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's at 10 AM tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that I don't have if I don't find one, the state will provide an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 PM this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Yeah, sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. I'm doing this for the last 3 hours, it's fine. I've kind of forgotten. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the finger clock Larry made. Yeah, it's very important that we knew about the clock. It's practically qualifies as a serial murderer now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? Around 9. Right, so off I can smell blood. Then I found my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. The law office. September 6th. Crossberg Law Offices. Going to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She shouldn't say when he's back. It's be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. I'll examine everything. Yep. Oil painting thick. Might as well. Nothing else to do. No clues here. Ooh, solid mahogany. Nice mahogany. I like saying that word. But it is because of Dragon Ball Bridged. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Yep, it's a plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Let's go back to the murder scene, yep. So, busy search includes, hey, you there. Crime scene, pal, no trespassing. Sorry, I don't know you from somewhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you're here, and you were here, Detective Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right, and you don't call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Also, his boss calls him a dick. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm like Maya's lawyer. Like, talk about Mia. About Miss Faye, did you an autopsy? Yeah, you want to know the results, eh? No, don't go looking at me, pal. No use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. Cool. Time of death, September 5th at 9 PM. Cause of death, blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous, so she died immediately as soon as she was hit. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you ain't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put prosecutor Edgeworthy on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know that means you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley dealings and forging evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Yeah, examine the room, it's a plant. Who said that? Desk, perfect clean as always. If Mrs. Maya. Large bookcase. Picture frame. Old movie poster. Apparently this was made the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it. I have to check these out one of those days, yep. And window. Hotel across the way, yep. Got all the evidence, there's nothing really here. Yeah, nothing else to talk about, so let's go to the lawyer office again. Nope. Detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer that she's talking about. How am I supposed to find him? There's like nothing here. Like, yeah, literally there's nothing here. There's nothing I can really do to help her. When, like, you got all the evidence clues in this location. We went to the other place. Yeah, all of this has been ticked. This has been ticked. All of it's been ticked. What exactly am I supposed to do? I think I'm just gonna have to, like, talk to, I'm gonna try and talk again. Nope. Oh, family, yeah. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could be still alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs through our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man. He ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on the mountain. Mother's enemy. So who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Oh, so what happened? The case was solved. We fought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Holy shit. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on the bandwagon. Yep. Makes sense. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. Bastards. A lot of them. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White, Oh, is there anything here now? No unique evidence. Move. This one again. Talk. Nope. Didn't mean to press that. Okay, no, there's literally nothing. Like, it always does this shit for some reason. It's just like, yeah, good luck finding the next one, you dickhead. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know what I'm looking for? Even I don't know. Well, we've had a talk with my... let's go here again. Nope. Entrance center. Yeah, let's just examine. Yeah, just examine everything in this room. We got nothing else fucking to do. Smile for the camera. Bit of a dickhead, right? And there's Miles Edgeworthy. Yeah. What the hell are we supposed to do? Nothing to do. Oh, sorry, I've never seen that before. Yep. No, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Broken glass is seen, right? Oh, that. It is that the glass stand next to the victim fell over. Glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Alright. I was wondering, do you know anything about that statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is a statue too. I sort of wish I'd never seen this thing. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. You sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if her handwriting is on it or not. There's no proof that Mia wrote it. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair. Yep. Don't know how I feel about this. There's some routine. Oh, that, I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. I'm straight. I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Doesn't matter? Oh, no, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. The cell has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Unity didn't notice the recorded conversation. Thank you very much. You come home? Yeah, so we're heading off now. I want to mention to you, I don't suppose you're planning to talking to that witness. Yeah, you better not. No influencing a witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I have to figure I had completely forgotten about her. You get testimony from her. Yeah, Miss April. Really? I can't wait to meet your cousin fucking June, July. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name was May, Miss May, wasn't it? So you sent her home already then? You're trying to your lawyer tricks on me now. She's not to go outside of her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. Yeah, it's right about time to pay Miss May a visit. Hehe. Room 303. Oh, hello there. Okay. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Detective told me. He said don't say nothing to the lawyer, pal. Hehe. Note to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. This is all like something from a movie. Looks like I can hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen out. I'm gonna be part of the beautiful eyewitness. Be the lawyer that has to do cross-examination on this one. Screwdriver's stuck in there. On the side. What are you doing? No touching. Bad boy. Really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now, should you? You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside that drawer. You think you could tell me what you witnessed? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? The incident? You sound just like the lawyer in the movies. Ben, not encourager. And happened the other day? A bad thing? What did you see it when it happened? Suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please. It's super cringe, but yeah. Dream on. You wanna know, you'll just have to come to a court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Who are you? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Yeah, damn. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? No. Detective's such an asshole. There's two glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? An amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just the lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Seems like Mr. Crossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. Isn't that the most over-the-top clearing throw I've ever heard? Oh, so you're the one that's there come looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. A badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, aren't you? Yes, I am. I am a lawyer. What do you want? Not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Crossberg, did you not? Oh, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out of it. Well, sir, actually, it's about my affair. Ah, yes, my affair. Go on. What's the strange reaction? Ah, cha-cha. Quite busy here, son. I'll go on taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. Don't you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to present her. Sorry. End of discussion. Go on, he refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, he just refused like that. Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. Yeah, she knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I knew that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you. I'll go look somewhere else. I think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid no lawyers worth their salt will take on this peculiar case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? What's going on here? How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite an apprentice, that one. Learnt my techniques on the blink of an eye. Left one day, quite suddenly. A mission, you see. Mission? You can see her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite amazing. Aha, you noticed. By bright and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hats. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with you, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even for you. I wasn't interested. Yeah, he just doesn't get the hint. Fuck's sake. Now, met him, got tell her. December 6th, 3:42 PM. Oh yeah. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? You see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. Have it abandoned then. A little long now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. So do I just leave her and go home? Defend her. Made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends, right? I know I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for other people who have no one on their side. I mean, Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Yeah. Alright, yeah, might as well own up to that. Let me. Yeah, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Dude, she smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! I trust you. You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that has been bugging me. What was inside of that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There's something had to be there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, who are you? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest is currently using the facilities. You have no need for it. I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you need to, sir. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's not the time to snoop around. Now's the time to snoop around. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quickly. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. Okay. White was the name who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Have fun with the drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap. Who can all like her have a thing like this? There's a story behind us all, I know. Alright. Using this evidence in Morris Culture Officer for Maya. I'll get this woman to the bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy's still there? Oh, time to scram. Look forward to going with you tomorrow, Miss May, in court. To be contended. Alright, mate. I'm definitely enjoying this. This is so, in my opinion, this is so much fun. But it is mostly, no, it is annoying that I've got to read everything. But no, it's fun. I'm enjoying this. September 7th, 10 AM, District Court, Room 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Maya. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give your court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed the murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe. Hello, Dick. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm detective in charge of homicides down to the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Well, sir, let me use the map for the officer to explain. Alright. Body was found in the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck with blood-force objects, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of Thinker found next to the body, sir. He was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in this girl's hands, sir. Sir. No. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Or Maya. Keep forgetting pronunciation when it's quick. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court this hard evidence. This testimony. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Mayfair, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Mayfair. Why? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Mayfair at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Didn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in witness testimony. She would bluff it and press with the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works a lot of times. Hehe. I should have expected Maya fucking would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Nothing the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. So, don't present any evidence, just ask him questions on everything. Alright. Who did you say the call came from? Yep. Okay. I pressed, not sure if I did much though. Alright, please continue. Yep. I mean, that was not immediately. Why is that? What's your reason? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Mayfair the moment of murder. I don't see a single contradiction there. I just have to take Maya's evidence and press him on anything suspicious. Yep. I rushed the scene. There was already two people there. Yep. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say something? That? Yes, I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claims was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Oh, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof of others that other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have an advantage. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things accepted in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you at first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's see your testimony again. Hard evidence. Very hard. At the skin of the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that it was the victim's blood. Also, there was blood around the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. Oof. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin our cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, so... be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. Alright. There's nothing in here either. I don't think. Yeah, you definitely did. I'm gonna just press him on this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh ho. Then who did Smarty Pants? Who? Killer. Anyone can see that. Oh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Oh, what a pretentious dick. Just whoosh with his hair. Ha, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Shut up, you. Oh, detective, tell us what's written on the memo you found. The word Mayo is written clearly in blood. It showed it was the victim's blood. There was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha, nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see why I was getting in there. Yep. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, you have a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name. Sure, it happens all the time in books and in movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard many cases now. Would you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point there, pal. Yeah, up right there. The witness's the opinion of the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. And she didn't. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing the scene... Okay. I need to look at the evidence. Alright, let's check the floor plans. Yeah, window scene, doorway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Written in blood. Broken ornament. Made by Larry Butts. Yep. Own 2 eyes. Found a memo. Go do it again. Yep. Yep. Well, I did the same thing again. So. Edgeworth is such a dick. Well, Edgeworth is such a dick. I can go on Edgeworthy. Yep. I'm going to press him on this one. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting on the good part. Yeah. Yeah, did that. Gonna question him on this one. Do you have any proof it was Mia that wrote it? Of course I do, pal. You sound pretty confident in this, may not be good. Showed that the victim's blood was on... Yeah, the blood was the victim's. Yep. Kind of test with these again. Like what kind? Well, I hear they were taking little bits of blood, hemogoblins, hobgoblin, hermogoblin, boblin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, it's quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Yeah. There's something here. Can't... The wiretap, that's going to be useful later. Can't do that now. Yeah, what was wrong? Okay, so I got 3. What's up? You haven't called me in a while. It's actually just... what time is it? It's clock thinker. Yeah. These messages can't bring up now. That's evidence will be useful later. This will be useful evidence later. The floor plan, not going to be helpful now. I need something that's coincidental. But I'm gonna have to waste a bit of like health on this one. I can't really think of anything for contradiction. Contradiction. How exactly? Yeah. Yeah. I expected as much. I'm gonna have to do the hold on every single one of them. Yep. 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 Killer. Issues framed. Much evidence? Don't have any evidence on it. I guess that was a bit of tall order. Yep. That's what was written on it. Yep. Do you have any proof that Mia Razona heard it? Was it, pal? Yep. Yeah, well, we just did that one. The same finger. Gonna do this one again. Do you have? Yeah, okay, so they wrote their names. There's two good ones, but we need to find a contradiction. That's the issue here. Is we don't know what the what item would be useful here on what bit of evidence. Name of her killer. No. I didn't go so well. Right, what he said. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. It's just not easy to find. Especially with the evidence we've got. The cell phone is not gonna fucking help us at all. The thinker, maybe. The memo is what we need to focus in on. Yeah, written in blood. There's also blood around the victim. So this is making me think. This is gonna be a bit difficult to think of. I mean, he did. Memo of it, he did find that. Maya, that was there. Showed it was the victim's blood. Evidence. Yep. Also blood around her finger. That one. There was, before she died, she wrote the victim's name. I mean... Oh yeah, this is a contradiction. Because the death was instantaneous, she wouldn't have time to write it down. Boom. Bit of gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this letter. That she was accused the defendant, Mia Fey. Oh, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? No. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from the Department of Detective. I keep thinking like it's a full sentence, but there's commas. Immediate death due to the blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I obtained it the day after the murder. The prosecution point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. But what? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. The death is almost immediate due to a blunt force object. There is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd had someone up your sleeve. I'm not gonna lie, I do like his attire. He does look like a dapper fuck. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Detective Sham. I'm a sham. Yeah, you're a sham, Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you wouldn't do to get your own verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain your personal attacks onto the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. May have lived a couple minutes afterwards, yep. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifiably the killer. I suppose that the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't going good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I would agree with you, Phoenix. Because 100% she's going, yeah. Witness, your name, please? April May. I saw Jiggle Physics. Where is the boy when you need him? Where is he with the woos? The bastard. Right. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from Bay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Yes, you go. Please testify what you saw. Yeah, please testify to court what you saw. Witness account. It was like 9 PM at night. I looked out the window, you know. Then, ooh, I saw a woman with long black hair being attacked, or long hair getting attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl standing in the Defiant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. The slump, I'm going to contradict that one. Because I don't know if she'd be able to see that because of the fact that it was like behind the window. Oh, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness anymore. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm. Don't you? Mr. Wright, I understand that you were Miss Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworthy doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Well then, you may begin your cross-examination. Yep. Yeah, been attacked. The pressure on this one. How do you know she was the Defiant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person that's seen a crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. What? Miss Faye, I'm willing to bet that... I'm willing to bet that you're lying. You really see the defiance. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you really witnessed my client, Miss Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before her physique. Eh? No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except for her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed like that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Well, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your estimate. What's with the jiggle physics? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, almost had her. Testimony account. Now what's she gonna say now? I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. I think. How did you know that that's a clock? Most people would immediately assume it's a statue. I wish you had to detail from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yeah, so I'm going to press her on the clock because not a lot of people would immediately assume it's a clock. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Yeah, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling on it somehow now. So, if I were to do this... Yep. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you wouldn't like that, wouldn't you? You'd like that, wouldn't you, you naughty lawyer? Oh, what's with this dialogue? She is such a succubus, if anything, succubus. You naughty lawyer, ooh. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw all your questions, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before, but only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me then, the trial would have been over. What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Well, that's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It's at the time. So you've been in the lawyer. So you've been to the lawyer office of Faye & Co. But no, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. All offices where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. Not satisfied because it couldn't have rang. Members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing the clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing the clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Bet? Yeah, of course that'd be the word she picked up on. Well, Miss Faye? Huh? What a show you put on first, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It cannot ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. Then here is no contradiction. That's true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And what happened? And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. But what? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof that you'd like so much. I mean, the evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... phone. Take a look at this. Huh? That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good Detective Bear, remember he's up for the evaluation soon. I'm gonna say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clockwork isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork, I'm sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time of this recording, which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, could you care to explain this to the court? Now, how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, wasn't it obvious? I saw the look like a clock before. What store was it again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Ooh. Now, seen it before, that would make sense. Does that, yes, I have an objection. Witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts with a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please provide this evidence. Well, it's simple. The clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh, the sass. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, the heart's spinning. Oh, it went upside down. Okay then. Oh, that bag of music! Was it to you, porcupine heads? A stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Ho ho ho. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Is it scary? Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Sure. Oh dear. Defense have an opinion on this behavior. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. Now, I'll just use the same approach as I do. Miss May held it very in her hands. Right, when was this? And she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order, order! Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? April May, you killed Miss May, Miss May, you killed Maya Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the finger ring. That's when you heard it. Tisk tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who must have proved that the finger was empty. Of course it wouldn't ring. And what's more, the witness had a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you should explain to poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. Can't prove it. She can't prove she did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder have to take place at 9 PM at night? That was exactly the time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates with witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. If that's the case, then how did she know the finger was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss May might have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. If you say, well, show that to your court then. How did she know that it was a clock? I'm gonna go with the wiretap. Look at this. Here. I found this in Miss May's room. Order in the court. It's alright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss May's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure about that. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. It's outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. How did the victim even say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... I'm fact. How is it proof? That wouldn't be proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock. I'm gonna have to present the wiretap. Nope. Wait, that was just a warm-up. Okay, once again, it's the real proof this time. Yeah, so how did she know that it was the bloody, how did she know it was a clock from the recording? Well, wiretap in the phone room. I'd say it would be this. The phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the client. Well, there's actually something again. This time, it's a clock. It made statue look like a thinker, yep. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Not fair, or are you ganging up on me like that? Gosh, she keeps doing the innocent act. What a bitch. Though, however, I think most... And in all fairness, this may be a bit of a sexist thing, but just I think most women would probably try to do that if they were same type as her. You know what I mean? They think they look pretty, so they're trying to use their looks to get out of it. And I think guys would do that too if they were like the stereotypical muscle brutes and shit. I don't really know. Like, people who have looks would definitely try and use their looks to get out of any situation. Like what she's trying to do now. Oh, sorry, a bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Yeah, we made her cry. I did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now it's time for the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap the phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Order in the court. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation of the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Oh, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I don't know. It'd be better to call him. I wanted to call as witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk him quite low enough already. Objection called the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretap had nothing to. Yeah. What? However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. This condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then will you recognize that Miss May was not the killer, thus she is innocent? And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss May. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in our bellboy's testimony, otherwise May will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly doesn't look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy for someone... So, without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Ms. May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the Vine Gateway Hotel in the business of 4 generations. Don't need to question that. I believe I received a call after 8 PM in the evening from our guest. Okay, That's something. She asked for an iced tea to be brought up at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her request at precisely the time she requested, and delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Okay. Defense may begin cross-examination. Alright, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in one somehow, Maya will be finished. But it's that second thing, like, he got called at 8, and she said you called him up at 9. Yes, so one question. You sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, well then. I saw on the dot. It's a weird time. On the dot, you say? Yes, I'm confirmed that detail several times, sir. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink it after she was finished, sir. The time of the murder. Roger, I requested this requested time, of course, yeah. You sure it was Miss May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very certainly, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, the guest favoured me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was the very moment I shall never forget, sir. That was pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something when she wanted the bellboy to remember her. Yep. It's no good. Nothing there. Is that it? Sis, finally, you understand. This bellboy was absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was rather tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I believe. Can I protest? Wait, please. Yes. Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on far long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this really isn't my final chance. What do I ask him about? Why would I ask him about bed making? That bed making would be irrelevant to everything. Alright, court record. Just be that. Bellboy. Why the hell was he part of this? Bit stupid. Just having a look at everything, making sure I've got all the evidence. But it wouldn't be the bed making. It'd be the checking on room service. I'm gonna ask him more about the room service. Yep. Let's see. $18. That doesn't seem. Okay, that's just very relevant. Wait, what did he say? What did you say? I'm quite. No boy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objected. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. I should try. That's the sort of thing you normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was a good barrister there, Miss Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ugh, that bastard! You fool! I've done it. I've won. Doubt it. There you go, just quickly do something on that. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that the man in the room... Yes, sir. Your Honor, we just have learned of another person involved who may have been in the murder. In light of this, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defiant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, it is not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup. It's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of a man from this court. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's it for the day of the trial of May. Court is adjourned. Okay. Yep, September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I may be your news fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, the other lawyer was pretty cool too. Eh? The face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms don't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Let's see, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... probably so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. Count on you. I asked for a full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it may come up handy in the trial tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Just telling you, it was all lies. In fact, there was only one part that has just checking for the record. Yeah. I don't know how much good this will do me now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. There we go. A lovely jubbly. Visitor's room. No, but I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say, everyone, but I definitely think that's time to end the stream here. A lovely place to end it because it's on a cliffhanger. So if you want to see more of that, you'll have to wait till next week. But I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you all have enjoyed this stream. If you did, please smash that follow button or subscribe here on YouTube. It does not mean anything to you, but it means well to me. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you want to be notified on next live, please join the Discord or follow me on Twitter. It's because I usually post there 5 minutes before I go live. And I will see you lot most likely Monday because Sunday is New Year's, and I'm pretty sure that after tomorrow night, I'm not going to be feeling like doing it on Sunday. So I'm sorry to say that. I hope to see you lot Monday for a new stream. So